Good morning, everyone. Today I am planning to discuss the differences between qualitative and quantitative research. What is qualitative research? Qualitative research seeks to understand human behavior from the subject's own frame of reference. It doesn't involve numerical data. Uses words, pictures, photos, videos, audio recordings, and field notes. Data emerge in words than in numbers. Codes of people are collected and interpreted. Qualitative data are more about how the people experience a certain situation. It tends to start with a broad question rather than a specific hypothesis. So it involves asking a broad question and collecting data in the form of words, images, videos, etc. and is analyzed and themes are derived. So it is a systematic subjective approach used to describe life experience of the subjects. So qualitative data are more about how the people experience a certain situation. Next, what are the different types of qualitative research? Phenomenological research, grounded theory research, ethnographic research, historical, action, and case study method. What is phenomenological research? It is the study of experiences, human experiences. Grounded theory research, mainly to develop theory about a phenomenon of interest. Ethnographic research, that is study of cultures, study of social interactions, behaviors, perceptions that occur within groups, organizations, and communities. Historical research examines past events. Action research aims at solving specific problems within a program, organization, or community. Case study method. Intensive and in-depth investigation of a single unit of study. Next, what is quantitative research? It is process of collecting as well as analyzing numerical data. Generally used to find patterns, averages, predictions, as well as cause-effect relationships between the variables being studied. What are the types of quantitative research? Mainly experimental, non-experimental, and quasi-experimental. I am planning to do a video on research designs where I will be explaining this in detail. Then we can see what are the major differences between qualitative and quantitative research. Based on the objective or goal, qualitative research explore and understand phenomena and generate theory. Quantitative research tests theory by using statistical prediction. There is an in-depth understanding of specific problems in qualitative research. And in qualitative research, the individual experiences are described. Example, exploring lived experiences. In quantitative research, it describes the characteristics of a population, conduct studies and testing of hypotheses, determining associations and correlations. Based on the scope, qualitative research is holistic, explore a topic, explain phenomena, and build theory. Quantitative research is focused or particularist, guided by objectives. Qualitative research recognizes the individuality of responses and findings, whereas quantitative research generalizes findings. Based on the characteristics, qualitative research, there is textual data, non-numerical. Narrations are there, explanations, because it deals with words, pictures, audio, video meanings. In quantitative research, it is numerical data in numbers. quantities, deals with numbers and statistics. Qualitative research, open-ended question format, contribute to detailed information. For example, what is your experience? Can you explain it? Describe it. So the respondents have the chance to explain in their own words. In quantitative research, deals with numbers and statistics, closed-ended questions, closed-ended question format, fixed response categories. Then in qualitative research, inductive reasoning, whereas in quantitative research, deductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning, that is developing generalization from specific observations. Specific observations, then general conclusions. In quantitative research, deductive reasoning, developing specific predictions from general principle. For example, inductive reasoning, children admitted to hospital exhibits anxious behavior. Generalization made is hospitalized children exhibit anxious behavior. In deductive reasoning, anxiety, separation anxiety is exhibited in hospitalized children. That's the general principle. And from that, specific prediction is made. Children admitted in pediatric wards show separation anxiety. I am planning to do a video on research paradigms where I will be discussing this in detail. Then in qualitative research, subjectivity is there, whereas in quantitative research, it is more objective. With regard to sampling, qualitative research, non-probability sampling technique is used, whereas in quantitative research, probability sampling technique. Sample size. No rule for sample size in qualitative research. It depends on what you want to know, purpose of inquiry, what will be useful, what will have credibility, and what can be done with available resources. Quantitative research, large sample size is required. Sample size calculated for the required precision. Then the methods used in qualitative research are observation, in-depth interviews, key informant interviews, focus group discussions. In quantitative research, surveys, questionnaires, structured interviews, registers, test bar inventories. The data types in quantitative research are observation, interviews, documents, audiovisual materials. So the main data types in quantitative research are in the form of nominal data, ordinal, interval, ratio, or dichotomous. For example, dichotomous question, yes or no question, gender, male, female. Then how did you feel about? What was your experience? Can you describe in a rating scale on a scale from 0 to 10? Can you rate your satisfaction level? So that is in the form of interval scale, or it can be a rating scale. Then analytical technique, usually inductive. Unit of analysis can be individuals, families, groups. No statistical technique used in qualitative research. And in quantitative research, analysis tend to be deductive. Test hypothesis using appropriate statistical method of analysis. In qualitative research, the data or information obtained is prepared and organized, and the verbal data is transcribed to written data. In quantitative research, descriptive and inferential statistics will be used. Then, with regard to reliability, validity, and trustworthiness of the data, qualitative research is more ambiguous and less established. So, in order to enhance the trustworthiness of the data. Different techniques are used in qualitative research like triangulation, member checking, and peer debriefing, so on. In quantitative research, techniques to establish reliability and validity are clear and well established, and different techniques are used to enhance the validity, like content validity are used to for reliability. Different reliability methods are used, calculations are used, test, retest reliability, inter-rater reliability, etc. are used. That is all regarding the major differences between qualitative and quantitative research. My next video will be on research paradigms. Waiting for your comments and suggestions. Thank you.